What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about what to do when a guy doesn't confirm plans that he kind of made, and what to do if men aren't following through with this. So, jumping right into this, what do I mean? When it comes to confirming plans, I first want to say that I'm talking about guys who would say things like, let's do something this weekend, or we should get together sometime, or something with seeing you, right? But not actually making a date. Now, women do not like this response I'm about to give, but I'm going to give you multiple reasons why this is the way you should handle it, okay? The first thing is, I believe that you should hold a guy accountable. So if I say we should get together sometime, or if I tell you I would like to see you, you need, and I don't follow through, you need to immediately hold me accountable to it. You need to be a smartass and be like, great, I'm free Saturday afternoon, or I'm free Saturday after 3, or Sunday after 4. Which one of those work better for you? And the reason you want to do this, and I know what you're thinking, Elliot, this is chasing. No, it's not. Elliot, if a guy really likes you, he would even leave it up like that. Why do I have to do this? I agree with you 100%. It's not so much having to do it. It's putting a man, holding a man responsible for making those type of claims, okay? Like you need to put a man's feet to the fire. So if a man says this, and then you respond the way I just told you, hey, I'm free after 7 on Friday. Does that work for you? Whatever. You want to see what he says, right? Because when you start holding men accountable, they just don't throw shit out there anymore, okay? And he needs to know that you're not that type of woman. He needs to know he can't just say things and not follow through. There's no integrity in that. There's no, like, where's the man in that? That's not a leader. And you have to demonstrate right away that you date fucking leaders, that you date men, that you date chivalrous motherfuckers, people who want to court you, people who just don't say things to say them, people who just don't say things because he knows you want to hear it, right? And again, it's not chasing because of the following. If he says yes, okay, great. It's just natural. Like, it's natural for you to ask that question. Great, I would love to see you. I'm free this weekend, Saturday, Sunday after 7, right? Or in the afternoon. And all he has to say is, great, Saturday 3, yep, works for me. And then you guys have a date, okay? It's not you chasing. It's not even you following up, because it's natural. He doesn't know that you're like pushing him towards it. It's just the natural response to when a guy says, hey, I would like to see you sometime. It's normal for a woman to be like, well, I'm free this weekend. And then you go from there. You want to hold the guy accountable to his words, because that's the good thing. The bad thing, worst case scenario, is you realize this guy's a fucking phony. You realize this guy's just talking shit. Well, I'll have to get back to you when I know my schedule. Or, let me look and let me move some things around. I'll see. And then whenever a guy reaches out to you, hey, did you move your things around? Well, not yet. Hey, don't worry about it. I got to go to the gym anyway and hang out with my girl. Get back to me later tonight when you know your schedule. And then you cut it off there. Ladies, if you hold men accountable, if women worldwide, this would never happen, of course, if every woman worldwide were to fall in sync instead of like undercutting each other, that's the problem. A lot of women undercut each other, right? There's women who make men wait, and then there's women who'll sleep with the guys on the first date. And then they wonder why. People wonder why there's a dilemma. Well, why do I have to wait if I could just fuck this girl? But if all women raise their standards, again, this will never happen. Men know this. There's always that weak ass one. If all women raised their standards and said, don't ask me out unless you effing mean it, and you have a time, place, location, okay, you're going to start to see a different breed of men over the years, okay? The next generation, your kids will have a better understanding of men, and men will be fucking men because they will follow through with shit. Now, of course, not literally. I'm not saying, again, this will never happen, but at least in your world, in your bubble, you need to hold these men accountable. They just aren't allowed to throw stuff out there and dangle it in front of you, and you're fucking sitting there like a cat, like hoping that he follows through with it, and then you guys don't talk for 2 days because you're waiting for him to follow through, and you're watching these type of videos wondering why you're... No. If you just immediately say, great, awesome, I'm actually free this weekend, Saturday at noon or Sunday at 3. Oh, well, that works great. You guys have a date. You go from there. Now, the other thing, ladies, is what about men who cancel the dates? They don't follow through with them. That's simple. Hey, I understand. Hey, blah, 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 right? Just don't argue with them. Understand. Hey, we all get busy. We all this, we all that. Put the ball in his court 100% and step the F back. You have to do that. Don't scold a man, especially if it's his first time. If it's second or third, yeah, you got a fucking problem, okay? But if it's his first time, especially if he says, I'll make it up to you, what are you doing tomorrow? Or what are you doing the next day? Like if he gives you a rain check, it is completely fine in my opinion. Of course, you don't want to cancel a date, or you don't want to be canceled on, but he does. It is what it is. If he does that, say, hey, I understand. We all get, insert excuse that he uses. We all get busy, or I understand, kids, holy shit, whatever, okay? And then you want to see if he follows up, okay? The way you do that is just say, I understand, get back to me, your schedule, we'll plan something different, whatever. Put the ball in his court. And then you just step back and you do what I said earlier, right? He reaches out the next day and you say, hey, did you find a time to reschedule that date? I want to pencil it in. I'm going to be busy next week. Like whatever. Just hold the man accountable. You get the damn idea of this video. Hold men accountable. There's nothing wrong with a guy canceling a date if it's the first time. Assumptions are the termites of relationships. We're not just going to assume he's bullshitting you to bullshit you, right? We want to see if he's going to follow up and rain check. If he doesn't, it's time to hold a mother effer accountable. It's time to put the ball in his court, and whenever he reaches out, you bring it up. He's going to get the hint. Hey, bro, you got to man up. You got to make a date. You just can't say this shit, cancel, and then text me daily. It's like we're moving backwards. We're going back to pen pals. Get that shit out of here, dude. Make a fucking date, okay? Guys will get the hint, ladies. Now, if you want to work with me or get my guides that talk a lot about male psychology, figuring out how much a man likes you, why he's doing these things we're talking about in these videos and all that, links are down below in the description. I'm going to link them in the comments too. Ladies, I love you all. Take care and peace.